Hey, thanks for joining me. Travis from Greenhorn Mine Exploring. I've been thinking about doing a safety equipment video and, well, just a overall carry video, like all the tools that, I've been rock hounding with and the new safety stuff that, if you've been watching the previous videos, I always get limited on where I can go and what I could do inside the mines. Been rock hounding for a long time, and the tools we've carried have changed through the years, based on your money, based on what you're doing. You're going in the mine, you're going down a shaft, or you're just walking across the hill prospecting around, things like that. So hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be some random stuff, could end up being kind of long. Maybe some of the stuff you hope you never use, kind of like insurance for your car and, your spare tire, your car jack, all those types of things, fire extinguishers and so forth. Yeah, well, there's some fire extinguishers right there. We got one for electrical and one normal use, and just an example of something we do have on the excursion, but hopefully never use. Probably don't put those in the backpack inside the mine, not hiking across the mountain with them, but just one of those examples. The high lift jack here, so we can get up to where we want to go and we can get back down and make it out tomorrow. So hope you enjoy these little videos, and if you're a new subscriber here, try to subscribe. You'll see the bell, or hit the bell, and you'll see all of our new videos coming out and see where the channel goes over the years. Thinking I'm gonna do a video series. Oh, I mean, not a series, just a video of my equipment. Like, what's all in this bag? Why is it in there? I was gonna make up a little thing here, some new equipment, some old equipment. Actually found this, some equipment I found, some other new equipment and so forth. I haven't tried this bucket out yet. So yeah, some new stuff intermixed with some old stuff, and just kind of seeing, maybe like, why do I carry what I carry and stuff like that. Safety equipment. Like I said, a lot of new stuff. And it probably won't be a series, but maybe. Probably just one video. Hope you like it. And hopefully it'll help you out, make it on what to decide for your own likings, what you carry and so forth, and why you carry it. So hope you like the video and hope you like the equipment. You can leave the comments down below on where I'm messing up or maybe what I should add. Yeah, it's an intermix of new stuff and old stuff. So hope you like it, and like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Just looking at this one pick in particular because it's new, and I wanted to have one. What's that? Geolander, East Wing Geo Pick. I don't know why I said Geolander, but Geo Paleo Pick, the East Wing. That's the big boy. I mean, that's 2 feet long, I believe. And I'm wondering, maybe I should have got a shorter one. Well, what do you guys think? I wanted to have one with a magnet on the end, so I didn't see the exact one with the magnet on the end. Not on the internet. Maybe go in a gold store or something like that. So I got this off Amazon. It's supposed to be a 150-pound pickup, so I don't know what rating I should have had on my magnet on the end, but yeah, it's kind of encased, so Gonna put it here on the end of the Geo Pick, see if it'll stay. Got my bolt, 1/4-inch bolt. Gonna go with the 1/4-inch bolt. See if that doesn't break off as I'm using the pick. And got my tap. Gonna tap that sucker in there. And one more thing. Little rubber. Oop. Got a little rubber spacer there to go in between. Maybe crush that rubber down and it won't snap off. I see that the bolt did go in there a little ways. So maybe I'll break the whole pick head off now because I compromised it, or maybe this magnet's just too strong. I know it's pretty strong. Yeah, it'll lift the whole pick. So it's supposed to lift 150 pounds. I don't know if it'll lift that much, but what do you guys think? Think that'll break off? You probably should have bought a different pick with that built in. Do you think maybe 24 inches is too big? Just real quick, let's see. In this other bag. Let's see in this bag here. That's something. Oh, maybe it's down here. Well, I have this big Maddox, or big pick there. That big pick. Oh, and here's that little one. That's what I was gonna compare to. So I mean, I already had the smaller one. This one's kind of heavy actually on the end, but that old fiberglass. I think it's a Stanley or something. Oh, I can't even read that. It's not a Stanley. Oh, there it is, a Craftsman. Yeah, just a Craftsman rapid digger. So I've been using this Craftsman rapid digger. It's a little heavy on the end, but yeah, it's kind of short and light. Probably continue to use it. It's pretty good for rapid digging, say like rock hounding and so forth. It's a little heavy to take in my pack all the time in the mine, so let's see. Now I got this bigger one, so I think this new one will have a lot more power. Oh, a lot more power. Then of course I got the big dog right here in the car as well. Another Craftsman. I can't get E-swing everything and to keep something in budget. But yeah, you won't put that one in your pack, but yeah, for the big moving of rocks, if you ever find a good spot. Not that one. This little rapid digger. Now I have this probably my coolest, nicest one, whatever. So maybe you can see why I got that 24-inch. Although, man, it's pretty big to me. And then I'll get that, oh, the magnet's already doing its work. See that magnetite on there? Already, yeah, it's gonna work. Might magnetize the whole head. Might not, because a magnet is, it has a back on it. That's kind of one of the reasons I got it from Amazon like that, so maybe it'll magnet on the front, but not so much on the back. Won't magnetize the whole pick if I put it on there like that, you think? Well, 5 minutes just on that one piece there. My organized video. Greenhorn mine exploring. We'll show you some more stuff here a little bit. That helmet. That'll be the good thing to see. Yeah, we're gonna go over some more of this stuff here in a little bit. I gotta get some lunch, truly. That's what I need to do. This is just to build that pick. Although that is a hammer drill. Maybe you should, yeah, I need to get a real drill if I find a real mine. I'm gonna go over this new bucket. It's a rubber bucket. It's a little heavy, but it's pretty cool. Go over that probably indoors at night. Maybe go over this pack indoors at night. But I was just going to point out before I close this up, yeah, I carry the steel rake around. Really good for just stirring up a big area. If you can pull up to an area. Not so good to carry into a, say, the mine or across the big mountain. But yeah, if you know you got a good spot, you'll carry it. So a couple of those bigger tools there. Once again, a pry bar. Now that's a big boy. What is it, 36-inch pry bar. Fat Max. Stanley. So you can't get, you swing everything. I don't know if that's the most expensive company in the world or anything, but you know, you just gotta stay on a budget until you hit that glory hole. I just found this. I got 2 round shovels and a square shovel with me at all times. I got this guy. Another Eastwing. S-Wing. I always say Eastwing. It's S-Wing, I think. Product. And if you ever use one of these, how well did it work for you? It's gonna be my new small pry. It's so sharp on this one end, which is great. Look at that go right into my finger. Wow, super sharp on that one end, which is going to be great. But once again, I'm not sure now how to carry this. I stick this in my pack, like here, and I think it's going to come right out the top. It's going to puncture right out the top. I have to get a cork. Get a big cork for this. Oh man, I was just at the hardware store too. And I said I'd go through this pack later, but I'm just gonna pull something out real quick if I can. Let's see why. Oh, I'm digging down in here. All kinds of things coming out of here. Now that I was talking about that pry bar. Oh, there's a new thing. That new pry bar, that's not a very good video, but no, that new pry bar, because I've been carrying around this one. It's probably, once again, maybe a little cheaper than the S-Wing. This has been a nice one. Is that just a nail remover? Probably just a construction tool, pretty much. I'm sure you guys know the name of that tool. Once again, hopefully I'll get a lot of comments on corrections on what I'm saying here. But yeah, for pulling nails out and construction tool, but it's a wide guy and it's a little bit heavy. I thought, I don't know, it's a lot lighter, a little similar, pointed end. I'm gonna try, and since it came out, I just got this little rake. Well, as we were talking about that rake there, just got this little rake. There's a Mr. Pin. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, I can put this one in my pack. And once again, I do a lot of rock hounding and so forth, so I'm not going to carry all these at once. I got to figure out how to carry this one. But yeah, these have been in, well, this has been in the pack forever, and that's lightweight compared to this, and so is that. So that's why I'm getting some new tools. What else is in the pack? Just real quick. It's already, I said I was gonna go get lunch, but here we are. That S-Wing hammer, and you can see this case is brand new. I've never tried this case out. So yeah, I was just getting a few things. And you know what it's like. Well, maybe, hopefully you don't. But yeah, you might know what it's like. You start looking for one thing. You're like, oh, well, usually if I need one thing, I don't get it. But once I need 2 or 3 things, I look. The next thing I know, I find 10 things that I needed all along. So yeah, this thing's taking a beating. Some rust on there, and it's just been a good one. And as I was looking, I don't know what size this one is. I guess there's different sizes, different weights. Oh, I didn't know all that stuff. But yeah, I think this is the, I don't know, 18-inch, 22-ounce. I could be wrong. I didn't memorize all that, but I did want to try this out. Might not be great for going down spelunkering, which I haven't done much of yet, but for hiking around, maybe regular mine exploring. I look forward to maybe keeping this on my belt instead of in the pack, or either carrying it. So that'll be good to get that on the belt. Oh man, we're going through this pack right now. So let's just see what else is in here. With that hook tool, that yellow hook tool, Proto. I'm gonna put a link for some of these things on. A lot of them got it from Amazon. Oh, this is an old screwdriver I found, but it's a long one, and that works well. So yeah, I don't know, a lot of times looking for crystals or anything way back in a little pocket. Always looking for a pocket or something. Let's see what else this thing got. And what else did I pull out immediately? This little metal small shovel. Had this metal panning tray as well. Let's get this bucket down here. Let's check out this new bucket. Got a flat back bucket, and it's a 2-gallon. It's a feed bucket, super sturdy. And I'll go over that bucket when we get back in the house. Just got some bigger, heavier things that I'm gonna carry all the time. Yeah, we'll continue to look at that back in the house. Well, not back at the house, so to speak, but continuing, just going through that pack. There's too much in here. It's kind of like a mining pack, a mine exploring pack, and a rock hounding pack, all in one. And basically, you know, take things in and out once I get to my destination based on what I'm doing. Stuck that in there on the side. I don't know, it does have a little bit of straps and stuff on the side, but I don't really use those. I don't want to get caught up on too much. This is just a cheap pack, but it's been holding up. No belt thing. Might be getting a harness for roping down, rappelling down. So I didn't have the one with the backpack. I just got this little finder's pouch. Pretty cool piece. Of course, I decided to do this with one hand. Just inspired to do it today, Sunday. I don't know when else I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I got that new little finder's pouch. It's pretty sweet. Gloves. I have 2 sets of gloves. Well, that's in there. I'm not gonna carry that too often, but stuck this in there. These little stream lights are pretty sweet. Streamlight Siege. This is a real small one. This, if I found a place I'd be for a while, I could take a little lantern back in there. These knee pads. I think I'm gonna use those right now, actually, as I'm making this video. Set those out. I have to put them all the way on. Boy, knee pads, even when you're young, you're old. And well, I'm not gonna say how old. Maybe you can guess from the beginning of the video, but those knee pads, just got this. This is gonna be fun. That UV Beast. And well, it's bright out here. I'll try to throw a video in of a couple of rocks where I UV Beast them down and see what happens. The UV light on the rocks in the mine. That's gonna be fun in the mines, I think. Maybe find some cool rocks to take home. Well, if possible. Just trying to show a video of that UV beast on the fluorescence of some of these rocks that I just had sitting around here. Yeah, normally that rock looks like that. Of course, this is all going to look horrible through the phone. But yeah, see how they normally look. And then with the UV light, that yellow and blues coming out. None of this is coming out good through the phone, so I want to keep it super short. But yeah, that's what the UV beast is for. Just kind of check stuff out in the mine, or outside the mine, or just hiking around outside at night. Of course, this is during the day, and with the phone, it just doesn't work that well. So yeah, that's the UV beast. Just a couple of cool rocks that I had. It's the V365. I set that there. As I set that there, right next to these other flashlights. I mean, the flashlights underground, geez, I carry a lot of them now. I just never have too many. I feel like probably could carry too much weight. But just saying, this little Streamlight Stylus Pro USB, I've had this thing for years, and as long as you don't lose it, it'll last forever. I think almost all my flashlights are rechargeable, and a lot of them USB. So this one, just for a real small light, I'm usually using this one, Streamlight Pro Tac HL USB. Oh, of course, there's way more details. This video is going to be long already, so I can't go into all the details of these things. But yeah, this one's obviously bigger and heavier. There's probably way more better spelunkering lights. Haven't checked them out. Some focusable ones. These don't have focusable beams. And usually take 3 lights, 4 lights. My camera, take 2 phones in there. They both have lights on them. I don't know, might have 5 or 6 lights. And now I'm going to have that headlamp. Head torch, as they call it. But here's another one. Real reliable, rechargeable light. So just keep that right there and recharge that. So usually, I don't know, yeah. I don't want to have 45 pounds in lights, but underground, I want to have lights. Just keep checking. Get to this here in a minute. Got that new head torch on the helmet there. Next the backpack. Just like I said, there's too much in here. Some stuff I just threw in here randomly. Oh, I threw that in there randomly in case I need that in a mine or something. Said I'll go through my pack before I go on the excursion. It's just all in here now. Instead of having 2 or 3 packs, it's all rammed in one pack, and then I just unpack and repack. And yeah, I wish I had like 4 or 5 backpacks, but once again, that might be too many. 2 sets of gloves. All right, let's see what else is in here. Oh, see, this is a good thing. New thing to me, this gas detector. Technically, I don't even know how to use the thing. So, hopefully I'll figure out how to use it.
Welcome to use intelligent voice gas detector. Starting. Please wait.
Oh, see? Well, you know, I've never really tuned it up, so that's gonna... So many times in a mine without gas detector, and then you just, I don't know, sometimes you want to turn back around, you just don't want to go too deep or whatever. Yeah, I've heard of people going 90 feet in, and that was the last thing they did, so probably a good thing right there. I've got these Champion clear goggles. I think they're really for bicycling or something. But yeah, these work good if you're chipping on rocks. Little vials for little pieces of gold. Of course, you always think, "Wow, I'm gonna find a big old piece," and probably it'll fit in these little ones. Random bags. Decided this wasn't a prepared video. It was just what was in here. Have some dust masks for getting dusty in the mine. emergency blanket. So this was not a prepared video, just some random stuff that's in here. USB charger. What these long tongs? I haven't used these yet, but I figured I had them. I'm gonna try them out. I don't know how good they're gonna work. They're not brand new, but if I see something way, I don't know, that might work. What else is in here? That magnet. That magnet. Hopefully get all the black sand out of, or all the little tiny bit of black sand out of my big pile of gold, or all the black sand out of my little tiny piece of gold. But yeah, little magnet there. Hopefully there's not too much crap in here. Oh, that snuffer bottle. That'll be a good thing. Stick that right in that bag. Some other random things. Oh, see, here's another smaller screwdriver. Go next to that big one. Here's something real nice. Just got this. Not that I didn't have another one, but that Bellomo. I don't know, everybody recommended this one. There's all kinds of eye pieces out there, but well, everybody recommends this Bellomo. Is Bellomo? Am I saying that wrong? Probably. It's new to me to have the nicer piece, but yeah, you gotta have an eye loop, and that's the nicer one. I think I've had this one for a long time. Basically the same thing, aren't they? Both 10 times eye loops. So, well, I have two. I don't know, because you gotta have one, and a lot of people say 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I don't know if that applies here. Got that oxygen sensor on. I guess we're looking pretty good. 20% oxygen, maybe that's what it's saying. Just sitting here by the lake. Powering it down. I figured out how to turn it on and off. Power off. It does ask you. That's nice, because then you don't bump it off. Oh, I missed the time. Yep. I'll save that battery for later. Anything else good in here we're saving? Oh, there's the instructions. Sharing. We're sharing. That butter knife. I don't know. I used to look for a lot of crystals and so forth. Rock hounding tools. I think we all know screwdrivers and butter knives are good for rock hounding. That little brush. Not a wire brush, just a nylon brush, but see all that dust coming off there? Yeah, I used it on rocks. And this little plastic grabber. Too much stuff in the backpack for sure, but then again, not maybe. That, what is it? They always say, oh, a rape whistle? Well, it's a whistle. It is loud. Just a loud whistle. Just threw it in there. I mean, this thing weighs 1/4 of an ounce, if that. So why not just throw it in there? There's all kinds of little whistles you could throw in there, but hopefully you won't be whistling for anybody to rescue you. Some of this tape. Well, we might need this tape, possibly for, they said, bring some tape for your Gold Monster 1000. And this thing's brand new to me. Gonna use it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend. Arizona. With Jeff Williams. JeffWilliams.com. If you can believe it. Pretty excited. Gonna check out that MyLab, I can't even say it. MyLab Gold Monster 1000. Just get so excited. I can't talk sometimes. So if you can probably notice that in the other videos, this thing's really looks lightweight, easy to use, and about ready to go get my first piece of gold with it. In addition, yeah, I got that 5-inch coil. They said use the 5-inch coil. Well, it comes with the 5-inch coil, but I got it. I didn't leave it at home. And why did we come over to this all of a sudden? I said tape the side of that. Tape the side of this so the magnetite, small black sand, doesn't get inside there and mess with your readings. Screw you around, so to speak. That's why I came over here real quick. Got that brand new. These things are not even dust on there. Isn't that pity? That's a shame. Well, there is dust on there just from 4x4 around. But brand new prospector scoop. Gonna hopefully use that over my coil. You know, that piece of gold, that shiny. I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Well, it's about having fun. We do a lot of quartz crystals and rock hounding and so forth, but I've learned over the years, like, quartz crystals are cool, and gold is, well, it's cool. I'll tell you that much. Really cool. That new Carat Super Sluice Gold Pan. It's a big upgrade. Boy, I had that little tiny metal pan right there. That little metal pan with no riffles or anything. Pretty sad. This big Carat Super Sluice, I mean, recommended by the big dogs. Everybody says go with that one. Probably got the wrong classifier. Maybe not. Hopefully, probably maybe too big of holes. But you know, you live and learn. Maybe we'll get some tips from, once again, some of the more of the big dogs. I did see it. I just had this other bigger Streamlight Siege, and if you're somewhere for a while, and not to get too sidetracked, but yeah, that bucket. Of course, I don't carry all this at once, you know. Basically, the backpack, some water in a hard case. The case may vary, but this one's lightweight and hard. Maybe a piece of Tupperware with some lunch in there, some type of hard Tupperware so your lunch doesn't get crushed in there, and just that one backpack. You know, might have to fill it up with ropes and rappelling equipment at one point. So yeah, not all this is going to get taken in one thing. You know, it's either rock hounding or mining, or, you know, if you're going down a shaft, which of course we haven't done yet because, well, never had the rope and the partner and the helmet as you've seen in the videos. So there's the helmet. Just to cover this bucket real quick, I mean, it was recommended by some other YouTubers. I should leave a link to his channel down below. Little spray bottle to help for the rock hounding. I like this one. It's wide on the bottom, and it's lightweight. Well, of course, plastic bottle, but this one's wide on the bottom. Just stands up well. I've had these before, but just got a brand new one. That chisel. Good guard. I don't think it matters really which one you get, as long as you get, you know, a quality one. That hard chisel. Some of that bigger rock mining. So stupid. I used to walk around with this in my backpack for years, and well, now basically I leave it in the truck sometimes, but now I might carry it in this bucket if I really need it. You know, if I don't need it, I'm gonna leave it in the truck, and if I do need it, I might carry it in this bucket instead of putting it in the backpack. Just another fines bag right there. Oh, I got 2 fines bags. Hopefully we find something. Yeah, that big hammer. Oh, a bigger metal shovel here. And I had that little one in my backpack. Of course, I got this plastic one for using, if you're using the metal detector or something like that. So, just back to this bucket. It's a feed bucket. It's a rubber one. A little bit heavier than the plastic one. It's more expensive, but I haven't tried out this rubber yet. It's pretty cool. Like, you can flex it, look. And a lot of times well, that's top heavy, but a lot of times your plastic bucket wants to slide, and I'm thinking this is gonna grip. It's gonna grip on the rocks. The flat side's nice, And of course the feed bucket has this super beefy, well, that's not gonna break off there. I did order one more of the feed buckets, a plastic one, just to compare to. I mean, it was like 10 bucks. So I don't know. Just wanted to compare the plastic one to this rubber one. You know, if the rubber one bothers me because it's heavier, I'll use the plastic one. The plastic one is too slippery or something, I'll stick with that rubber one. And of course, 2 buckets are better than one. All kinds of stuff here. All kinds of stuff here. But that's all. Carry that around for a half hour, you're gonna be tired. But yeah, you could pick and choose on what you're carrying, you know, whether you're going hard rock mining, you're going big time, you're going medium time, if you're going little time. And still gotta finish up that Geo Pick with the magnet on the end. Get that done here real quick. I don't think you can have too many flashlights underground. Can you? Well, you don't want to have 50 pounds. Just some reliable ones. That's for sure. Yet to try this out, I gotta get a cork for the end of that, or that's gonna come right out of my backpack. Let me finish up that Geo Pick, update you on that, go over that helmet, the thing I'm most excited about. Might go over last. Hope you're enjoying the video and just all this randomness. Though I'm really trying to keep that magnet on my new Geo Pick. So that JB weld inside there, and JB weld on the outside there. Just gonna tape that up till tomorrow, and hopefully she'll be on there forever, or until I start using it. Here's probably the item I'm most excited about, and probably the best item I've got for really exploring underground. As you might know, yeah, I cracked my head completely open, took myself off my feet, and almost knocked myself out in one of the first videos. And then I didn't post, but yeah, even cracked my head open again 2 times in the last 2 months. So that's not good. So I decided to get this Petzl meteor. That Petzl. This one being the meteor. And I did decide to buy this one in person. Looked at a lot of things online and so forth. I bought most of my stuff probably online. A lot of the equipment I showed earlier, you know, I did buy possibly Amazon or some other random website. But yeah, I wanted to get the helmet in person, try it on my head, see how it felt, and I just saying that the Petzl Meteor felt good to me. This one has the hard shell all the way down to the bottom. What is it? Well, this isn't a helmet video, but EP, I think this one's EPS instead of EPP, so maybe it's not the best foam or something. Crushes one time instead of multiple times. I don't know. Some of those other ones have foam all the way up the side and just a hard top, and I'm sure those will do too in my own mind. I don't know why I wanted a hard shell down here. Just thinking going through the mines, if I'm just barely bumping my head all the time, that it would wear through that foam, but I doubt it. I think the Spelunker guys use the higher end ones with the foam down here, and not that this isn't high end, but it's only a couple models from the top or something. This one felt great in my head. You see your head just kind of sits in here. There was one criticism of this that I did see after I bought it, and when I was buying it, I was kind of tripping on this latch. It'll be hard to do one-handed, but if I can do this one-handed. Let me get it unlatched here. Sorry about that. But now I can show what I was trying to show is on this latch. It's a magnet. It's not the normal latch, so maybe it isn't the easiest thing to put in it, and it isn't when you have never seen it before. But once you get used to it, it's actually supposed to be easier than normal. You don't push it straight in. You can just lay it here on top, and see, it's just sucked right in there with the two magnets. But also, I saw a video of a spelunker guy. I'm a miner type dude. He said the magnetite gonna get all up in here, and it's not even a latch right. Well, if you get too much magnetite in between those, unlatch this again. Too much magnetite on both these magnets, and you can imagine, if I have a lot of iron stuck up on here, I go to latch that, it might not latch without me having to clean this out. So probably latch it before I go in there, and once I latch it, I'm not unlatching it. Anyway, patented. Works pretty well. But it was a trip. We'll see if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Sorry to spend so much time on the latch, but as far as helmets goes, this one fits pretty awesome. It's gonna save my head from bleeding and possibly way worse. Let's go over that head torch, as they call it, that headlamp. Headlight? I guess you don't call it a headlight, do you? That head lamp, head torch. Decided to go with the Phoenix HMR 65 RT. Yeah, the trail version. It's got that spread light for close-up and the focus light for long beam. And I can make a video on some of the beams, possibly. Try to throw that in if I do it. But there's some good videos out already on this head torch, that Phoenix. See, the buttons are kind of recessed there. Swing it out. Buttons are very easy to use. Hold it down, comes on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 settings on each side. So that's good for looking up close. This other one is the far beam. You just hold it down to turn it on. Comes on low, medium, high. Back to low. Low on both, medium on both, high on both. And this is 1500 lumens. Once again, this is not the full Phoenix head torch review. There's some great ones out there, but just showing you what I got. Trying to help the video in the mines so it's not so spotty, hot spot and then nothing else. And of course, trying to see just for my own self. Who cares what the camera sees? I gotta be able to see what I'm doing. 1500 lumens there. Back down to, I think that might last. You didn't look at didn't memorize the chart. That might last 2 days, like that. But of course, probably carry a backup battery. So even after those other 3 flashlights plus a phone or 2, and as you can see as well on this head torch, 2 different colors here on those LED beams. This one being more of a yellower light, and I think this one being more of a bluer light. So yeah, if you want to turn that off, go with the high beam. Turn that one off. Just work up close. Real easy to do. Not confusing. And if you ever want to see just the battery, how much battery you got left, push there. It just shows you 4 bars. Of course, this is rechargeable battery through here. When you get the rechargeable batteries, they go in here and recharge right in the side of the battery as well. Actually, I think I'll get some more of those. Once again, I hate to be underground for 3 or 4 days straight, but I don't know, sometimes you just take too many flashlights. I mean, I'd hate to run out. Stoked. Not gonna bleed from my head again. Hope. Yeah, something breaks through that helmet, it's probably gonna hurt my neck worse than that. So as far as I could tell online, great cave-in helmet. And then I'll have some user reviews here, how it holds up to, you know, it'll be all scratched up and all dirty later. But yeah, they look pretty good together there too. That Phoenix and the Petzl. So yeah, I normally got the hat and the sunglasses on. But yeah, you don't want to have your hat on forward in the mine, so you won't see what's coming. And you don't want to have your sunglasses right here, so crush them right into your skull. So yeah, that's what I did in one of the first videos. But it's not that much equipment now, just safer and more fun. Can go more places now, do more things. It's really not that much stuff. And once again, you don't have to take it all at one time, depending on what you're doing. That little pack bucket. That new Geo Pick. Hear that thing ring. If you ever do hit it, and trying out that rubber bucket. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. If you see anything you'd like to add, just put it in the comments. Something else you want to see, something I missed, something I didn't have, too much stuff I had too much of, more details, more links. It's all welcome. See you next time. Awesome view. Just perfect weather right now. Can't ask for much more. Look at that.